So Hip, I want to welcome you officially to this mental wellness moment. For about 2 weeks, we've talked to all kind of people about mental health and mental wellness, and mental wellness is in the front page of everything you do, right? So I'm kind of curious. Tell me a little bit more about why. Why do you call yourself Amare Global and the mental wellness revolution? Why is it so important to you? I'm curious.
Well, I think mental wellness today is the new physical wealth. For years, we've been taught, how to handle our physical wellness, but we've really never been taught how important mental wellness is. And so maybe I could tell you a little bit of the why I started Amare. Amare in Latin means to love. So until I figured out how to love myself first, I really never transformed. I really never felt better. And so earlier in my career, I struggled with many things. I struggled with not being able to have children with my wife. We struggled for a number of years going through that, 7 total cycles of in vitro as well. So you can imagine what that does to your mindset, your family, anxiety, depression kicks in. Being an entrepreneur as well at the same time going through that. Entrepreneurship is not easy. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's adversity, challenges we overcome. Throughout the last 10 years being an entrepreneur in various businesses, I experienced a lot of ups and downs. My family came over here with nothing, and everything I have today was self-built. And so, in 2008, I started with 5 employees. Grew that to 50 full-time employees, and then overnight, due to regulatory change, I lost it all. And so dealing with those 2 things at once, struggling to start a family, to have kids, many failed cycles in vitro, and amassing a significant net worth, and then losing it all, really tested my mental wellness. It literally broke me, and so. I struggled with depression, anxiety, addictions, you name it. I've kind of struggled with it. And so as I got better and I got healthy, I just felt like everything happens for a reason, that maybe there's a reason for me to experience what I experienced. And so as I got better and I transformed and I sought the best specialists and doctors in the world, I realized that whether it's your physical wellness, your mental wellness, or your overall wellness, it's a multifaceted approach. It's not just a simple bottle of pills or supplements that's really going to help you. It's really a combination of products, programs, and really people, the community that you surround yourself with. It has to be a multifaceted approach, and so that's what we're doing here at Amare. We're going to be the first direct selling company to create a holistic mental wellness platform that really interweaves products, programs, and people into one solution that we're going to deliver to the world. And I can't wait. We're going to be launching our first version of it in this September of this year at our symposium.
Yeah, because it's been you're new, right? You're new in the marketplace. It's been a year and a half now, I think.
We had our formal launch in January of 2018, but we've been working on Amare since summer of 2016. So we've been in business, I'm going to say in business for about 3 years now. And so you could call us a startup, but we're not a typical startup. We have our executive team has combined over 100 years of experience, whether it's in business, mental wellness, technology, and direct selling. And so, don't let the looks deceive you. We're not a typical startup. And so I believe we have what it takes to compete in the world today.
I believe that too. That's awesome. I am curious with, because there's so many people who are listening. By the way, if you're listening on our Facebook, we'd love to kind of say, have a one or two, if you have struggled, or if you are behind mental wellness, right? If that's something you recognize, we'd love to hear some comments and questions for Hip as well, because we can answer those later on too. But I think for you, Hip, if you think about the whole market that's going on right now, right? The huge need for mental wellness. And then I understand your personal passion as well. I think it's much broader than that, right? You're inviting so many people to come with you. What is that idea? Why are you so passionate about getting everybody involved? I think more than the small corporate team that you have around you, which is phenomenal. I agree.
Are you talking more about the direct sales channel, or how big mental wellness is today?
Yeah, I think how big mental wellness is. I think that's what I'm.
Sure. We chose a direct sales channel because we believe that's the fastest way that we can get to be a multi-billion-dollar global company. Mental wellness is the next trillion-dollar industry, and so mental wellness is not just about anxiety, stress, or depression, those items. It's really mental wellness is for everyone. Everyone has mental wellness, just like their physical wellness. And so, but for years, we haven't been taught that. We've been taught to just, exercise, hit the gym, but it's really about, mental wellness and physical wellness, spirituality. It's all these things coupled together. And so whether you're feeling a 4 out of 10 on the continuum or a 9 out of 10 after using our products, our platform, and in being in our community, we believe that you'll transform no matter where you're at. And so wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, it's really for everyone.
Awesome. Well, I promised to keep this short, so we're going to keep it short. Although you could talk for hours about it, I guess that.
Sure.
I'm curious if there's one thing you would say to people who are either on the Facebook Live or seeing this later on. What's your invitation? What would you say to them?
Amare, it's really, what we're doing here, call it a cause, purpose, mission. We're out to better the world, and it really starts with us. It really starts with us focusing and working ourselves and our mental wellness, and being the example of change. And as we change ourselves and transform ourselves, others will want the same. And that's really how we're going to change the world. You can't change the world. You can help be the change and be part of the change, therefore change the world that way. And so love is at the core of everything. And so if we could help people love themselves a little bit more, focus on self-care, their mental wellness, their physical wellness, that's truly what's going to make the difference in the world. Service is at the core of everything we do. And so just like me, my belief is I'm doing this to make the world a better place, to serve others. And that's what we're attracting. We're attracting like-minded individuals who are really obsessed with what we're doing. And if you have these great products, you have this great platform, why wouldn't you share it with someone else? It's our responsibility to serve others with our solutions. We wouldn't want people to suffer or feel not as good if we have an answer.
Beautiful. And I'm part of that too. I'm honored to be part of the whole journey as well with you and with so many others. So thank you so much for coming on. It's been an honor to talk with you here, and thanks for everybody who came on the Facebook as well. Let's share this. Let's share this message. So, thank you, Hiep.
Thank you. Bye-bye.